in a crisis like the coronavirus pandemic, a lot of people are losing income, just like me, just like you. But it's possible to actually earn and make money during a crisis. So I'm gonna show that and teach that to you right now. Hi, my name is JPaul Hernandez and welcome to Life Talks. Why am I giving this talk to you? Very simple, because I'm an entrepreneur. I have 2 businesses and I have investments, and I know how it feels to not have money. I know how it feels to be in debt. I know how it feels to struggle in life. So today I just want to help you have a better life whatever your situation is. And I just want to give you hope, especially if you've given up in your financial situation. So a lot of people are affected by the coronavirus, and even after the lockdown finishes, but in the Philippines, I don't know in your country if you're receiving this in Spotify, YouTube, or Facebook, wherever you are in this world. In the Philippines, we're ending the enhanced community quarantine on May 15, and then we'll go to the general community quarantine, where mass gatherings will not be allowed. So bawal pa din yung mga big events. So a lot of people will still be affected. It's gonna, according to some analysts and economists, people will be affected until about end of the year and start of next year. So we don't know what's gonna happen. Some people did not lose their jobs, but as as companies experience the pain of this situation today, baka yung layoffs, it might take a few months and a few weeks after this, and you just don't know how your income will be managed or will be given to you. Is it sad? Yeah, but I'm making this video to tell you that nothing is impossible with God, that if you believe in God, that He will provide for you. Yes, I'm making this talk to not make you afraid, but to encourage you in a time of crisis that there is hope, and with God, everything will be okay. Yes, God will provide, but we also need to do our part. We need to work, we need to start something, we have to move forward in life. Alright? I have 2 options prepared for you. After this, maybe the next coming weeks, I'll create more specific videos for each. The first option is a side hustle. Say it with me, comment below, side hustle. And a side hustle is an irregular income or irregular work outside of your normal job. So maybe, for example, you work in HR and you're not going to be affected by this pandemic directly or indirectly in the next coming months. But kulang ka ng cash because your family members lost their jobs and you need to help out. So what do? You start a side hustle. And a side hustle is something outside of your normal 9 to 6 job. It's outside of your main income, but helps you, alleviates your financial situation. Some options that you can do, and you can research this, is you can be a virtual assistant. It's like a consultant job, somebody that helps you manages things. It depends. It can be a assistant job. It can be a marketing assistant. It can be a sales, whatever. Anything that you can think of, you can have a virtual assistant for it. Some people have writing virtual assistants, so that's crazy, right? A friend of mine I know is doing copywriting. So because she's a bit creative, she writes the posts for social media for the social media of different brands. So it adds income for her, and then she's really happy with it. If you're a designer, anything freelance can really land you a job. All of those things, or you can do something sales related, sell insurance, multi-level marketing. A lot of my MLM friends are still pushing their products and doing their trainings, and insurance people, investment people, and real estate might take some time, but actually those who are really rich and have disposable cash, they will buy houses, real estate immediately, because the market will go down, and people who are rich, they have cash, so they will they will benefit from the dipping of the market, of the housing market. So, ang daming side hustles that you can do. All you need to do is courage to just, try it out, take a risk, and do something about it. So, I encourage you, do something and just start a side hustle. It's very simple. Next is, so maybe you're saying, hey JPaul, I have income, or I can take courage right now, I can take a risk. So maybe a side hustle is too small for you. What if you start a whole business during this COVID-19? And why not? I was reading an article, and during the Great Depression, a lot of people got poor in the US. It was one of the biggest financial failures in history. And it lasted about 2 years, and a lot of people were affected. But there's this guy, his name is George Jenkins. He started a small store where people can buy goods. And eventually it became a supermarket, into many supermarkets, and to be a nationwide business. It's now called Publix Supermarket. The business is 90 years old, and upon reading in their financial history, just in 2019 alone, the revenue of the business was $31 billion, and that's amazing. So what did the founder do? He did not allow the crisis to destroy him. Instead, he fought against the crisis. He took courage and just did something really, really, really amazing. And now it's a big company. He had passed away. A lot of people are being blessed by his business, families, the employees who are now owning it. And why? Because he took courage in a season of crisis. A few suggestions on what kind of business you should enter. I really believe that you should not enter a restaurant business after this, because the restaurants right now are struggling. Hospitality will be highly affected even after this. But I encourage you to go into the essential business. My brother and I, we run a trucking business, a logistics business, and we are really happy about it. And I love it. So we're delivering goods, we're delivering packages for different companies, big companies, and now we're opening it up to SMEs. And we're essential. We're actually busier than ever because of the enhanced community quarantine. So we're like, oh my gosh, morning pa lang, and then gabi, we're always tired. So, but we're really happy that we're moving in the season. So according to analysts, the best two business-related two services that you need to serve right now because of the coronavirus are based on Maslow's hierarchy of needs. The first one, physiological needs. So these are safety, food, shelter, some people say internet. So if you can hit that, so basically you can do something about it. So for example, food, diba? So food is very important. So how do we have business right now? So food is delivered. Diba? Kailangan siyang madala from the warehouse to the grocery where the people buy it. So very busy kami because we deliver the grocery. So we hit the basic physiological need of survival. And the next is a safety. You hit the safety needs. So people need to feel safe. A lot of people are selling PPEs, medical supplies, anything. So anything similar to that. So if you research Maslow's hierarchy of needs, you hit a business that will take care of either the physiological needs and the safety needs. At least for the 1 or 2 years you're gonna be hit, and then you decide how to evolve that, and it's gonna be really beautiful. Here's my suggestion. A lot of people are in protection mode. We're in defensive mode. In life, defense is good. You do it in good days. You protect yourself, you save up, all of those things, you insure yourself. But during times of crisis, you can't be stuck doing like this. You can't be in your comfort zone. You actually need to go into offensive. You need to start making small risks, and then, small risk, small risk, small risk. And then you grow into something amazing. So I'm encouraging you to go offensive in this situation. Start a essential business, start moving forward, take charge of your life, and just move on. And one day you might have a big business like George Jenkins, you have a big supermarket. It's a risk, yes. It's scary, yes, but the rewards are worth it. You might be telling me, JPaul, what if I fail? Yes, failure is always there. Failure is always an option for all of us. But here's the thing. If you learn from your failure, you didn't really fail. It's what you call tuition fee. Say it with me, tuition fee. Every failure you experience is your payment in your tuition fee of life, in your tuition fee of your entrepreneurship. I failed many times, and what did it do to me? It made me more diligent. Dati kasi hindi ako nagbabasa ng balance sheets, but now I've started understanding accounting and all of those things. So costing, why? Because I don't want to fail big anymore. I learned through my small failures. So thing is, my dear friends, don't give up. Life is gonna be great. God is gonna bless you. Just start with a side hustle or an essential business, and you just keep serving people, take care of people. Wag mo silang perahan. Take care of people, and I believe this will create a cycle of generosity. What you give, you will also receive. So I pray that you have the courage to go out of your way and focus on that dream. So in a piece of paper, write business plans or business ideas, whatever it is in your mind right now. And will these business ideas hit the physiological needs and safety needs of people? And dun sa pag yes, ano dun yung pinaka-passionate ka about, pinaka-gigil ka about, and what you'll fight for about, ano yung kukulangin ka ng tulong about. And if you say to those things yes, then pursue that business, and maybe that's for you. I believe and I pray that you can succeed. Thank you for watching Life Talks. Please tag, like, comment, share, and thank you for joining. I'll see you again the next day. So I'll see you again soon. So God bless you, and I pray for God's favor upon you. Thank you for joining.